Hey guys, in today's video we are going to take this F250 grill and transform it into something that looks good and is useful. So if you want to stick around and see what we get into, stay tuned. Hey guys, thanks for checking out today's video. And today we are going to be transforming the front of this 2022 F250. I'm not a big fan of the chrome, honestly. Hopefully we can take this grill and transform it into something nice. The company reached out to me with a grill they wanted me to check out. So we're going to go back and open it up and see what we got. So let's go check it out. All right, guys. So a company called American Modified sent me this grill. Nice flat black finish, and it's got a sweet LED light bar in the middle. And that's one of the things I've been looking about adding is extra lights in, and I'm super happy we got this. It should be pretty easy to install, so we'll go find out. So what we got to do to get the new one in is we got to pull this old one out. And the first thing that we have to do is get this little plastic shroud off here. There's these little plastic rivets that are holding it in place, and they make a tool especially designed just for popping those things out. If I find one on Amazon, I'll link it right here and down in the description area. I used to have one. I don't know what happened to it. So we are just going to use a little screwdriver and a little putty knife. So we're going to get these out and pop it off. All right, I counted 15 total, so in case you're wondering. And also there's this little rivet in the air vent. Just gonna pop that out. So 16. And we got 6 little 10mm bolts that just run across the top here. And right back here, there is a 10mm nut and another one right back here. It's just going to be easiest to get to it with the old ratchet. And right here's a little plate that you have to remove, and there's a 10mm bolt right behind it that you have to get. And the same on this side. That one came off a little easier. And it should just pry out with a little bit of force. Voila. If you have a camera, then you'll have, before you rip that thing off like that, you'll just have to pry it back, disconnect it, and there's a washer line that usually comes out for spraying the camera that you'll have to disconnect too. All right, we got these 4 old tabs that didn't come out with the grill, so we just got to pull these out. So before we smash this grill in, we're going to take the wires for the lights over here, and it's telling you to hook it up to the headlights, and we're not doing that. We are going to hook it up to the upfitter switches. We have the upfitter switches in our truck that's going to allow us to turn these things on and off in the cab whenever we want. So the wiring harness for our upfitter switches is right down here, and what we're going to have to do is pull those wires out, and they're all color coded. And if you go look in your manual, you will find out which color coordinate goes to which switch in there. So we're going to figure that out and then we'll run the wire and get it hooked up. All right guys, so Ford's done it again. If you look in the manual, this is saying auxiliary 1 is violet and green. And if you look through here, there is no violet and green. The only violet one in here is with orange. So, but then there's a little, once you unwrap those, there's a little tag that comes on it, and this one actually ripped in half, but it has the color coordination to the auxiliary switch that you want. So check those out. The book may be wrong. I just ran the wire up through here, back down here, coming out here, and I cut the negative line short because that's going to hook directly to the negative part of the battery, and you only need the positive to go to the upfitter switches. All right, so I just crimped on a little piece for the negative, slap that connection on, all right, I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret too. You can never find these 10mm sockets. You always lose them, and so you can never find them when you need them, and everything is 10mm nowadays. So what I did was I went online and I bought a whole bundle of 10mm sockets. I'll leave that linked in the description below because I'm sure that can help everybody. But it gives you all different sizes, and I just kind of put them a little bit in every little box, so I always have plenty of 10mm sockets. All right, to make sure everything's correct, I'm turning this on and then flipping that switch on and make sure that's the right wire. And we come out here, lights are on, sweet. So the owner manual was wrong and the little paper was right. So I would go by that little paper that's wrapped up in there. So I just wrap these back up nice and neat and get them out of the way. Before we plop it in, you need to take these old ones out and thread these into the new one here. And the new grill should just pop in place. Then just put these nuts back on, both sides. Be careful using impacts around plastic. If you're not real familiar with these, just go gentle or just do it by hand. That way you don't crack anything. All right, we're gonna do a little test of this light. All right guys, so there you have it. I think it's pretty awesome. It was pretty easy to put in. Just a couple of plastic rivets, a couple of screws, a little bit of wire. You know, the upfitter switches are awesome. Thanks Ford for putting those in the trucks because, man, those things are great. It's super easy to wire up. I like the grill. I like the flat matte finish. Thank you, American Modified, for sending this to us. We really appreciate it. We'll leave links in the description area if you want to get one of these and to their website. And hopefully they'll send you guys a discount code. And if they do, I'll leave that down in the description area too. And I'll leave all those links and stuff and the pinned comments too if you want to check them out. But I think it looks cool. Like I said, let me know. What do you guys think in the comments below? If you hate it, say so. Not going to hurt my feelings. But I like it. I just sent a picture to my wife. She says she loves it. So we're pretty happy with it. Thanks again, American Modified for sending this to us. And thank you guys for coming along and watching and sharing this with us. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, all that fancy mess, especially if you're into trucks, travel, towing, RV life full time. That's what we do. You know, subscribe, follow all of our adventures. Hopefully we'll see you guys next week.